Hello and welcome back to another Pixel Gun 3D video. My apologies for not doing one for a while, but today I will be showing you tips and tricks about how to win a Battle Royale. Let's get started. And here we just have an awkward silence for another 13 seconds. Either way, let's go through the ground rules, starting off with, please do not take common weapons. They are almost all completely junk due to all the other standards of all the weapons. In fact, most of the legendary weapons are also junk. The majority of epic weapons also, and that would be it. But there is a few mythical weapons which you want to avoid due to location giving away. But ground rule number 1, unless you're completely desperate, do not take any common weapons. Common weapons only weaken you down. And usually, when you're landing, please try to find the most remote spot of all. Remote, far from here. Unlike what I just did, because why the heck not, I'm getting lazy. Here we have a common weapon. A good one, but still, unless I'm desperate, I'm not going to take it. And as you can see, I am wearing camouflage based on the new map. That is a junk legendary weapon. Please do not take the Battlehawk. It is not a good weapon, period. As you can see, I am desperate, so I'm going to go back and get that common rifle, because that is the best, and I mean the best common weapon you can get. It can give you a steady stream of fire, and it has decent ammunition. It's pretty good overall. But there is better out there. Most of the time, I will leave this rifle behind. But if I'm desperate, such as I am right now, it's good. Ish. But my new camouflage blends quite well with the bushes. Ish. Again, that's ish. Works better with the frozen flowered bushes. And that is another junk weapon. Never take the acid pistol. It's just not good. Oh, ground rule number 2. Never leave medkits or armor behind. Even if you're fully stocked up on health or armor. Do you want your enemy to be getting those? Because I have lost fights when I was a noob quite easily because I broke that ground rule. Right in front of me, I saw someone steal health packs, and they sapped my health down with a decent legendary weapon, and that was the end of me. This also is not bad. It's not good. The majority of rare weapons are actually quite good, considering everything else. And yes, this is my first gaming video with a mic. I know. I believe I already mentioned that. And yada yada yada. As you can see, my ghillie suit, I guess you could call it. I already made a video on this, only not winter themed. And then all of a sudden, when I'm scrolling through some of my videos which are recommended, I see someone plagiarized my video. That's not cool, dude. Even if it wasn't intentional. What am I saying? This is the kind of bush I want to hide in. As you can tell, I am extremely well camouflaged. And why am I on a different account, you might also be asking. Literally no one's going to be asking that. That's because my original device I was doing this on failed me. It kept having super bad battery problems. Not that I dropped it too many times. Not that I dropped it at all. Only because I thought it was wise to just leave it on the charger all day. Please do not do that. It destroys your device's battery, which your device has a memory, and it remembers that, so it becomes more dependent on that. So I screwed up my gaming device. Not gonna say what, but yeah, I screwed it up pretty bad. Good news was I was signed into Game Center on that account, so all the progress is saved. But as you can tell, this mythical weapon here, the huge boy, it is a incredibly good weapon for Battle Royale, considering how much damage it deals. You just need to know how to use it, how to time it, etc. It's more on skill, not so much damage. If you miss your shot, that could mean life or death. And no, I'm not a drama teacher or whatever. But I am very good at it doing impersonations. Either way, enough about me. Back to the game. But most of the weapons on the epic thing you want to avoid. In fact, there's 2 sniper rifles in which you should avoid. Scoped weapons overall are excellent in Battle Royale mode, but there's 2 you should avoid at all costs. The Gorilla Rifle, I think. Yeah, the Gorilla Rifle and the average Sniper Rifle. Everything else is good. The Electro Blast Rifle, it's incredible. Oh, ground rule number 3. Always take the high ground. And if you're like me and you like to stay camouflaged and sneaky, or as most would like to say, low-key, do what I'm doing, and that's called make yourself a ghillie suit. Because on this other account, I am doing it on a phone instead of my other device. The screen is much smaller, and controls are a bit, I guess you could say, different. You see this? As you can see. Crap. Okay, get down. Ground rule number 4. Keep your head low. I don't care what you think you saw. If you think you saw a person, keep low. Never stay high. Pretty much never stand up until you know it is clear around you. And always keep an eye on your surroundings. Always. As you can see, I am checking these, what are they called? The airdrops. Constantly. Watching to see if it is safe or not to try to access it, get to them. As you can see, I'm about to be killed by the storm. Make sure you stay out of the storm, because the storm can sap your health away. Back. Oh! And this is when you back off from a fight. Whew. This guy had good stuff. Rule 3. Wait, what am I saying? Just overall, the main weapons to avoid. Avoid that, I'll go to the armory and show you weapons to avoid. A few of them are unique weapons in which I just can say their names. I don't, because the majority of players in this game have not been playing for as long as I have. But, yes, the Gorilla Rifle, which I have currently on this account, avoid this at all costs in Battle Royale. It is not good. Also, avoid this, the Tactical Tomahawk. Never get this. And if you wish to make exceptions for highly accurate sniper-like weapons, if you can't get a sniper rifle, always try to get the hand minigun or the Veteran, which you can find here in Craft. The Veteran, it's incredibly accurate, and it's good, very good, for ammunition supply. The hand minigun is also incredibly accurate, with a high fire rate and high ammunition. And weapons to avoid now. First weapon to avoid is in primary, I believe. Where is it? Yes. It's actually not in the armory. It is a unique weapon called Steam Power. It's not a very good shotgun. If desperate, take it. It's just not the best. There's better out there. For pistols, revolver, antique pistol. Steam revolver is pretty good. I could go on and on. Melee. You don't have any melee. Special. There's going to be a lot on this list. Number 1, common flamethrower. Number 2, mercenary flamethrower. Avoid all flamethrowers in Battle Royale. They will not serve you well. What else? What else is there? I don't quite know, but there is a list. I will be mentioning that in later videos. Already mentioned sniper. Now, heavy. Avoid the signaler pistol. The grenade launcher. What else? I know of a few others, but what are they? I really don't know. I think that's it. Oh, and there's this one weird little thing in Special that I forgot to mention. It's a epic weapon, and it's similar to the plasma cutter and the laser disc thrower. And it's also slightly similar to the fidget thrower. Slightly. Well, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing and liking. And thank you very much. Goodbye.